Hello and welcome to another video. In today's video, we will be talking about what you actually gain from starting a YouTube channel, even if you don't have the subscribers that's needed to get monetized and start to earn money from YouTube AdSense. So first thing first, my name's Amit and I've started this channel as a challenge for myself to create for 60 days. And I'm trying to keep to a routine of publishing one video a day. Sometimes it's a hit and miss given that I am working full-time. I do have two channels that I'm working on. This is my second channel. The channel that's actually already monetized is called EVs Undone, and on that channel I share my experience with my Tesla as well as my BYD, which are both electric cars. But on this one I want to focus on helping anyone who's actually trying to create on social media, including YouTube and predominantly YouTube. But in today's video I thought I'll share my experience and just have a chat with you guys of what I think I learned or gained from starting a YouTube channel. And for almost a year I didn't had any monetization or such benefits from my Tesla channel, and since I've started this channel also, it's not like I'm getting any benefit from YouTube as such. But there are certain things which I believe if you're starting a YouTube channel like this one, you learn and you gain that could be something that can change your life, like literally change the way you see things. It can change the way you approach the world. And without further ado, let's discuss the first bit. So I think the first thing that I find that's changed in me is the way I do my research. So for any video, any type of video you want to make, you actually have to do a bit of research to see if you guys even want to have a chat about it or not. And this sort of dimension usually is missing from the conversations that we usually have with our friends. So if you think about what the other person might want to know or what would provide value to them, that just flip of the mindset just changes the way you do your research. I'll give you an example for that. Like if someone asked me which camera I should buy, my current way of doing a research or replying to that question changes on the person who asked me. If it's my friend who's into photography, they ask me what camera I want to buy, I'll ask them different sort of question and answer accordingly. Like I would probably say, if you want to do videos, buy AZV-E1 because it does have dual native ISO and that supports 12,800 ISO as a native ISO. Saying that, it wouldn't make any sense to, let's say, my partner or my parents or anyone who's not keen on learning the ins and outs of photography, videography and the equipment around it. For them it's just something I just said and which didn't make any sense at all. I just blabbed about some stuff. So hence, just the way this mindset changes when you're actually trying to do videos for different sort of audiences is actually quite helpful even in my day-to-day work life, because now I'm able to assess and analyze the person that I'm actually talking to and tailor my response based on how they would get the max value out of it. And the second thing which I would say is just building up a confidence around how to approach yourself being on the screen. And although you might think that it's not necessarily a skill that you would be using otherwise, but trust me when I say it, just talking to the camera, and like if you have confidence enough to just look at that lens and have a chat to the lens, then I believe you can have a chat with anyone in the world. So that might be over exaggeration of the fact, but what I mean to say is it gives you enough confidence to face anyone who you want to have a decent conversation with. And given the previous point that I mentioned, that you would be able to phrase your questions, including your response, and tailor it to their preference or the way they want to hear something or learn something from you. That just makes a brilliant combination of two skills which could be quite handy in your day-to-day life, because I work in IT and there's sometimes you're talking to people who doesn't have the same background, as well as they're not technically inclined enough. They don't need to know about that stuff. So for you to be able to have a chat with them and assess if whatever you're trying to do or say would be communicated to the other person in a valuable way, that's a skill which I believe is highly regarded, and that's something which I've sort of gained after starting the YouTube channel. And you can actually see the things changing in your life, because you can always go back and see your old videos, maybe from a year back, maybe even from 6 weeks back, and you would be able to spot the difference. If not, then you would be able to actively learn the skills that needed to have a decent, like maybe storytelling approach, or even the way you talk, like even the hand gestures and whatnot, right? And that translates to your normal life as well. And that brings me to the third and final point for the video, or at least today's video, right? It is that if you're creating a video like this one, you document your thoughts at this precise moment. Now let me rephrase it in a way that makes a bit more sense. Assume 10 years down the line, you want to listen back to a video that you created, or you want to see what you were doing in a particular time in your life. Then having a video channel or a YouTube channel can give you that access, that this was sort of your mindset at that time, or this was whatever niche you're in. Like I'm in tech niche, so I can say, that was my orientation, that I thought maybe Nikon cameras are the best at that time. Maybe in future that wouldn't be the case. Maybe even Sony, Nikon won't be even in the picture. Maybe DJI would take them over. But to have that record of, or recollection of, or ability to look back at what your thought was, it's not only beneficial for yourself, it's also beneficial for your friends and family members, because if they want to see and listen to you even when you're not there, or just want to learn something, it's like leaving a wisdom out there in the world to see. I understand, since you don't have many subscribers, you might be thinking, who's going to watch my videos? But trust me, there's going to be someone who might find your videos beneficial, and they're just waiting for you to create more and more. And that's the best part about YouTube. You always find your crew. So the minimum requirement for YouTube to find your crew or your sort of group is 1,000 people. As long as you have 1,000 people that want to listen to you, you would be able to get some money started flowing your way. Once there are obviously limitations of 4,000 watch hours and whatnot, but it's not about that. Like this video, I want to, as I said, I just want to focus on what else you gain from starting a YouTube channel. And I think maybe I'm focusing on driving too much, and probably I would not have streamlined my thoughts that, or articulated my thoughts that well. But yeah, these are the main 3 things which I learned from it. Like I find myself improving day by day when I'm talking to the camera. I'm able to record the moments, and I've seen even my video skills, like the way I was doing editing or color grading. Like I look back and see how bad it was, or how much effort I had put in earlier for the same amount of work that I do now in like half the amount. Or even I think, as I said, the way you articulate things and the way you do research. So let me know if you're starting a YouTube channel or any other social media ventures, and if you want to learn any particular thing about cameras and stuff. Otherwise, this is it for this video, and I'll see you in the next one.